So this vlog was a little bit different than the last one because I wasn't as focused on the topic. The last vlog covered how to prep yourself and your property for a perfect showing as a listing agent when you have a buyer agent coming in. If you want to check that one out, check out the last video. This one is more geared on how to prep yourself for a pitch meeting. So I just left a pitch meeting with a phenomenal builder, very excited for a partnership, locked down a 6-month agreement to build a system for them to help them sell some new homes. But at the office now, I just did a collaboration meeting with the Serhant crew. Ryan Serhant and his team have been partners at Prime since 2018 when I originally met them. There is the original photo with me and him at the office. There is Jamie Dodds and I on the plane going down to see him, and Nathan and Jamie Dodds walking down some back New York City alleyway. They're doing a huge conference in September, which I was just talking to the team about out there. We're talking about getting the Prime Squad down there for a collaboration. It will be good to see that whole crew in their new office, but I digress. I'm going to do something really, really fun right now, so come hang out with me. Sure. So 7. So like, I think that's reasonable that you could probably reach out to them and say, hey, just wanted to give you a heads up. I got an offer on the property. My clients likely aren't going to accept it. Are your people interested? Because if like for some reason these people come back, I just don't want it to get too chaotic. Like, would your people draft an offer? And that'll be a really good way for you to ascertain, yes, they would definitely want an opportunity to offer. Because then I would say to them, I'd say to so like, then bring me an offer. Like, it's available with a waiver condition as it stands now. So our building's under construction. I knew that. I still walked to the front door because I wasn't paying attention, but I've been contemplating a purchase for some time. Probably about 6 months to a year. A bunch of tech guys that I work with in the States bought it and they said it's unreal, so I'm going to do a test drive. Shout out to Remedy Massage. They're awesome. Unbelievable. Alan Peo does quite a bit of RMT work for me. He helps me with my hip procedure, which is a conversation for another day. But I am a bionic man and I have a ceramic on ceramic hip. Fun fact, there's the Prime office right there. But yeah, I just booked a little test session for something interesting, so come with me and we can check it out.
That's how easy it was, right? And now it's going to take you through an I-enrollment. And basically, can you move it down a little? Like, just like physically move it down on your head a little bit? Yeah, it's just a setup thing. And there we go. So now it's going to take you through the I-enrollment. You're going to look at the dot and you're going to tap using that like pinching. Yep. You can actually keep your hands relaxed in your lap while you do this.
Okay.
Try that. Try not to put it under the table because it might not pick up on it. There we go. So just look at each of the dots and then tap your fingers. You just have to tap it. Don't like press and hold. There we go. Just tap. There we go. Look at that. How did that feel?
Really cool.
Right? Pretty cool. It's going to take you to two more different like lighting settings. It's going to go a little brighter. And it's going to go bright for this last one. Awesome. And that's
the fastest person you've ever seen with the dot.
And that's how easy your eye setup was, right? Pretty cool.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And the Apple Vision Pro itself is going to welcome you. There we go. Welcome to the Apple Vision Pro. Some pretty cool stuff. I'm going to get you to click on that digital crown again. And it's going to open up the home view.
It's great.
Oh,
it says go down again.
Yeah,
it feels, maybe it's just this one that's...
Maybe they'll loosen up a little bit.
It feels heavy.
Yeah. Trying to get that balance. Does it feel okay now?
It's good now.
Okay. So this is the home view. So you're probably familiar with home screen on your iOS, on your iPhone, as well as your iPad, right? We call it home view on the Apple Vision Pro. Every time you want to return to the home view, you just press that digital crown. We're going to get started with the demo today by going into the Photos app. So select the Photos app for me. There we go. I'm going to get you to open up great shots.
So what's the deal?
There we go. I'm going to get you to click on the photo at the top left corner with the person on the red couch. Try that again. There we go. Awesome. When you open up the picture, you'll notice that the lighting around it has dimmed down, so you can really focus in on that picture. How's the clarity looking?
It's good. It's surprisingly heavy on my face, though.
Yeah. It's like, because it is newer,
Yeah.
that's what it feels like, but does it feel like is there too much pressure on your cheeks or your
A
forehead?
little bit on my cheeks, yeah.
Okay, in that case, then I'm going to get you to actually tighten that top band again. Just a little bit.
Oh, that's better.
Is that better?
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure better.
Okay, perfect. Great. So this is what the photo looks like. It's pretty clear, which is really nice. I'm going to get you to use that scroll feature. Look at the photo and scroll to the next picture. Scroll one back.
Too fast.
There we go.
Great.
Yep. Just to the one behind this, sorry. Great. With this picture, we're going to practice zooming in. So, let's take a look at his face and then try to zoom in. Awesome. And see, you're already getting a hang of it. You can actually adjust where you're zooming in.
Where you're looking.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. So wherever you look, that's kind of the center stage. That's where it's gonna zoom in, right? I'm gonna get you to scroll to the next one.
Jesse.
So you're probably familiar with panoramas,
Yeah.
right? Pretty cool, a feature with the iPhone. I'm gonna get you to click the immersive button at the top right corner.
And then go back 3, and you're done at 4:30, so I'll keep the others.
Awesome. So take a look left, take a look right. So welcome to Iceland. Yeah, so with this one, you can just kind of look around. You can actually physically move it or zoom it around.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. While you're here, we're gonna actually travel a little bit. So I'm gonna get you to scroll. Yep, scroll a little more. And this is the Oregon coast.
So you can scroll through your pin.
Yeah, you can actually scroll through this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This next one is a spatial photo, right? And look how it captures the clarity, the depth of the photo. So this is the idea of a spatial photo that was taken with the Apposition Pro, right? It's like it's happening right in front of you. So imagine your own picture, right, that you put into the Apposition Pro. Once you feel ready, I'm going to get you to scroll to the next one.
Spatial video.
Yeah, there we go. You're going to get hang of it. I can hear it. You can actually connect your AirPods. It's Bluetooth, so you can connect those. But right now, I can hear it a little bit. And those around you in a privacy will obviously hear it as well. So this was shot on the Apposition Pro. So that's how a spatial video is shot on the Apposition Pro looks like. I was talking to you about spatial videos on an iPhone 15 Pro.
Yeah.
So the next video, if you scroll, that's what it was taken on.
Quality's a lot better too.
Yes.
What you said. Okay. Yeah. So So one. Like sometimes depends on why you do not. I'll say use buses. Text.
It's interesting stuff, right?
Yeah. Because now I put it like that. But sort of as you have near somebody.
Awesome. So that's kind of an idea of the photos. Kind of give you a rundown of what some of the different kind of features look like with it. I'm going to get you to close just that right there. Just press that next. And what we're going to do is I'm going to teach you how to move apps to places. So at the bottom, you see that there's that line and a circle at the bottom. So the line. So just look at the line. Oh, no, tap out of this. So look at the photo and tap. Kind of exit. There we go. I'm going to look at the line. You can actually drag this to your left side. Let's try that. There we go.
Okay.
And once you lock it there, it's actually going to stay locked. So when you look back at it, it's going to stay there. You can put it up, you can put it down, you can put it everywhere, anywhere you want. It'll stay there.
That's interesting.
Right? Interesting stuff. I'm going to get you to open up the home view again. You can look straight here again. Oh. And I'm going to get you to open up home view again.
How do I do that?
So click that digital Chrome button.
Anytime.
Perfect. Let's open up Safari.
Really available with a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 14.
So here's just showing you how the Safari looks like on the Apposition Pro. The text is very clear. You can see the picture is very clear. You can actually use that. You can use that scroll feature to go up and down on web pages. So do you want to try doing that?
No problem.
There we go. I'm gonna show you something cool as well. I'm gonna get you to click that search bar at the top. Look down now. You see that keyboard in front of you? You can actually press the buttons to type. There we go. It'll actually show up in that space right above the keyboard. There we go.
Yeah, I'm going to access this other. Did you use it? Look at it. Miss, so I took out there. Of course, press that. That's all. What's over for? She already see it. No, it's an out faster. Is it great? And it's painted. Why? The level flow and check then. So I just. already checked in out. So do you know this is Matthew? Matthew, this is Tito. And I checked Tito's phone for repairs. And we did this one.
Is this about how it typically goes with typing?
Yeah, so it takes a little bit of getting used to, and then you can also look at the letters and then tap your fingers. You can do both ways. But yeah, just like the internet, this is how it looks. It's really cool. And so I'm gonna get you to place the Safari to the right side, like to your right.
And I saw this one shot.
And as you do this, you can also look back. Your Photos app is still open. Your Safari is still open. It's pretty cool stuff, right? That's nice. I'm gonna get you to clock into an environment now, which is that's really cool to do with the Apple Vision Pro. So that digital crown, I'm gonna get you to rotate it clockwise. There we go. And then keeps going. There we go. Take a look around.
I can't see it.
Yep, you can see an environment around you, right?
Yeah.
Yep, so that's kind of the point. So sometimes people want to lock into a different environment while you're still in your physical space.
Was gonna be still my head?
No, don't worry. I got you with that one.
Can you change the environment?
You can change the environment. I can show you how to do that when we go back.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, but you can.
I understand that. Yeah,
Exactly. 100%. So that's a little cool part. It's really neat. And yeah, exactly. I'm gonna get you to open up that home view again.
Oh, you can actually move it like back and forth.
Exactly. There we go. And open up the App Store for me, please. We like to show our customers the App Store because more than 1 million of your favorite iOS and iPadOS apps are now on the Vision OS. And every day there's obviously more apps that are getting added to it as the software develops, as we get more compatibility.
Assuming you need to do your Wi-Fi with this thing for it to work.
Yes, that's the battery pack.
That's the battery. Oh,
Yes.
so this is.
So that's what it's taking a lot. Like, take a look right now. Whenever you feel ready to do so, I'm gonna get you to close the app. So at the bottom, beside the window bar where you like move the apps, there's that circle, and you can actually just tap that to close each of the apps.
Oh, real.
There we go.
I'm actually very impressed at how intuitive the viewing to clicking thing is.
Yes. And obviously, I could just see it in the future, just getting better and better. Right? It's only up from here. Great. Would you like to look at like entertainment, or would you like to look at more productivity side of things?
Productivity, I would say.
Productivity. So what we show with the productivity is like presentations. Is that something that you're interested in, or do you want to like maybe look at something else? Like
Sure.
Okay. So I'm gonna get you to open up Home View. I'm gonna get you to click on Keynote. Perfect. I'm gonna get you to open up that presentation with the Keynote part. Just give it a second to load. Awesome. So I'm going to get you to open up that third slide. So just click on the third slide for me. Yes, perfect. So you can see the presentation in front of you. You can see a diagram. Everything's cool. I'm now going to get you to click on that I button that's under that diagram. Awesome. And it turns it 3D. So if you have any designs that you put on Keynote, you can actually zoom in and out of it too. Try the zoom feature with it. There we go. You can actually bring it up close. You can bring it far. Yeah. And if you're one to like do presentations and you want to practice sometimes like in your room, how do I make it so realistic that I can actually try to practice this presentation? Tap on that once. We're going to exit out of this. Oh, go back to Keynote, sorry. Just look at the diagram and then tap again. And then just press that X that comes up. There we go, press that X, there we go. I'm gonna get you to click on that immersive button beside the play button at the center top. Try that again. There we go. Click on conference room if you want to push it away. I don't think that's, it did. So it says if you're in conference room. So in front of you, you have your presenter notes. I'm going to get you to take a look behind you to your left, and you'll see that the screen's actually with your presentation.
Okay.
So you can actually kind of practice how presentations go with that sense, right, with Keynote, and you can go through and really practice. Yeah, it's cool stuff.
Yeah.
You really get immersed in the environment. All right, so let's go out of the Keynote. Perfect. You can close the Keynote app as well. There we go. You're getting a hang of it. I'm going to take you to the finale of our demo today.
Can I try the notes really quick? I do a ton of stuff in notes.
100%.
I'm so curious about something.
Oh, yeah, no worries. And keep in mind, you can also connect like a keyboard to this. So if you want to type a little faster, you can connect the keyboard via Bluetooth.
Can I enable dictation?
Do not now. And then you can type it if you want to.
I voice to text now. That's what I was curious about, to see how it actually picks up my voice.
Oh, okay,
Can I test that?
Yeah, you can try.
So because you know that solve something that you have, is it that nature there's the fact that
See what happens.
there's something you go
Okay, don't worry about it.
Okay, I think it's because it's like a demo product.
Yeah.
It's not going to actually let you
Because
personalize
that's
it. Yeah.
super important to me too.
Yeah.
Just for what I do for my work.
With the Apple Vision Pro, right out the bat, it's got so many accessibility features. So I don't think you'll have any issues with the voiceover.
It's a
especially-
built-in microphone.
Yeah, exactly. And then on top of that, if you connect your AirPods too, it'll just make you too. Take
And then
care.
I guess if I have a keyboard, I can still type like
That's
this
exactly
too,
what it
right?
is, right? So you can connect that keyboard too.
Okay.
Right? Cool stuff.
you don't sure.
So we're gonna try it one time. Oh, look at that.
There we go.
It works amazing. That's fantastic. Exactly what I want to see, and I can see what I'm typing.
Exactly.
Saying it.
Right.
I like
Yeah.
select all, delete. Just kidding. That's actually. Yeah.
Awesome, good stuff. We're gonna go to the last part of the Apple Vision Pro demo today, which is about the Apple Immersive Video. Have you heard anything about it? So Apple Immersive Video is going to be a 180-degree 3D video that plays back in stunning 8K. All right. Some of the content that you're going to see there is going to be for demo purposes only. You're going to reach new heights. You're going to go up high. You're going to go under the water. You're going to go towards side. You're going to watch some games. I'm going to get you to open the Apple TV app. And whenever you feel ready to do so, I'm going to get you to click on the Experience Immersive. And I'm going to let you enjoy.
She's got down here about Shaw, I feel like they're like so cover your phone, so when you look the Vision Pro on, you put your phone, that's done do that and how and
How's that look?
Super clear.
Yeah,
The other stuff looks a little pixelated, like when you're looking at the photos, because obviously it's first gen. But
yes.
stand up.
this lady's crazy.
Right? She is. You know, it's crazy. Everybody said that so far. Same comment.
And they just that, it's just a carry, but it's called coming up to type there. Well, then, yeah, you got it.
She did that, bro. Oh, that's cool.
Cool stuff, right?
That's really cool.
Yeah. It feels like you're actually in there.
How much content is there out there that's kind of in this?
This is for demo purposes. So if you purchased it today, like you wouldn't see this on your Apple Vision Pro. I don't even think that's a question I can answer just yet. Maybe Michelle is like, no, I forgot. You have to check out.
Okay. No, that's okay. I was just curious.
Okay, we dropped in the bike style.
This is kind of where they're going with it, right?
Yeah. Takes up a lot of storage. Though.
Yeah.
Looking at about 8 gigabytes per minute, right, with the clarity and the amount of depth there is per. So I'm sure that's where we're heading to.
That's running down with it. Hey, visit. So I'm saying that I'm going to do it with sure pop up here for you. So one thing, it's quite that funny. It's finished to mention those guys that you remember one part of things. That was our fear. You might it. Just write them down. Them come off the team. So I said, we'll get this remember the blue polyglot. Yes. Talks. So say on.
Why?
He's doing the crazy act. You have to watch it.
So many other hobbies.
So many other hobbies.
Basically, it was having the quality man in here and say, Dr. Type, well, it's not okay and practice. That's it. So, you pick up the, you see your news, I would like it.
Yeah. No, that's wild.
Okay. Yeah, this thing, I know. Yeah.
I just see the feature of sports TV. What's that? It's like make again. Courtside, like I don't think I'll ever actually experience that, but I can experience it through this, right?
Say, throw it down at the hard thunder to a second. Get it mixing together. Sorry. But this game, let's know about the verb. Why? So if we try and think that I'm very
Well, let's show it.
the guy right again inside, or he has to sell at the origin. I know that.
Apple's dialed on their sales process. I'll show you this last. You just can't take it home with you.
So you heard this as well. That's awesome. So
I mean, technically you can.
Yeah. No, you can take this.
Oh yeah.
But this you can't,
Oh,
right?
I see. Yeah.
Can you see anything like this right now on Apple? Like maybe not to this
I
level
don't
of
want to give you
immersion.
the wrong answer.
No, that's
So
okay.
once we're done, like the immersive experience, I'm gonna get Michelle here, and she'll probably answer that question better.
That's crazy.
It's like the right answer, right?
Like, so what? So when I need to sleep with all the self, we got that beach down, shake back.
Yeah, it's wild. You can see, like, from a content creator perspective,
Yeah.
it'll change what people can do. Right?
Exactly right. What's the future? I only see it going up from here.
Terrible.
Right, it's in the very last end.
The 8Ks.
Nuts, right?
I'll work. I will operate it. I have to go. Stuff. You went back to the but what's it? But you know, cool.
Awesome. Welcome back. Whenever you feel comfortable to do something, I'm gonna get you to take off the Apple Vision Pro. Just the same way that we put it on, you can just, yep, you're on more training. And more than welcome to just take it off. It'll just kind of, there we go.
That's wild.
What are your first impressions?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's heavier than I thought it would be. I know it's
Yes.
first gen too, so it's
Yes.
probably something a lot of people say. And I'm curious what it would be like to wear for a very long time.
Yes.
But yeah, it's very advanced. For,
Yes. Did it live up to your expectations?
Yeah, sure.
Good stuff. Awesome. Let me just disconnect this here. What was your favorite part of the actual demo?
Well, the immersive experience at the end. Just thinking if you have a media production company that we own, and
Right, yeah.
thinking of how we could showcase stuff if this became standard technology would be pretty interesting to
It's
see.
really, really cool to think about. What I'm going to do for you right now is I'm going to share a session recap with you.
Okay.
Just so you kind of have like an idea of if you want to come back for a second demo, if you look to purchase,
Sure.
kind of like
What is the price point?
So if you buy it outright, we're looking at $4,999. You can also finance it
Yeah.
over 24 months for about $226, if I'm not wrong. But there's 8% interest on it, 7.8%.
Yeah. No, I would buy it outright.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, we're looking at about that much. But it's pretty cool. Do you see yourself purchasing it into your store? Is that something?
I was literally coming to buy it today.
Okay.
I just don't know if I could wear it for an extended period of time.
We're seeing all the red.
The recording features on it, the cameras.
Yeah.
So I can record on this as I walk around.
Yes. So I think, I don't know if you came by.
Matt said that.
Talking about open
Can you
houses.
live stream with this?
Live stream, I don't know.
Wait a Google it.
Live stream, I don't know. I think you can get
Okay. How much storage does it come with?
So there's 3 storage options. We have 256, we have 512, and we have 1 terabyte.
How much is the 1 terabyte?
1 terabyte. We can't live stream on this yet, didn't we?
It's the That's the question.
Like live stream, like what do you mean? So like if you're like on an Instagram live or something, or
The great shots again. Like try like live streaming yourself.
Like if you're live stream on YouTube or Instagram or one of those apps,
in top.
but there's no cell on, so it's just off the thing. I'm just thinking ahead of time. Live stream,
Yeah, I don't think like on its own. I don't think you're you have a live stream out there yet. I don't think there's support for it. Yes, and
Okay.
I think sure. Push it. No, you'd have to have it.
you record video. The same.
yes, yeah. So that's like the breakdown for the 1 terabyte.
Yeah.
We're looking
So
at that.
5599.
Yeah. We're looking at about 6,000.
What do you store on the hard drive?
So it'd be like the pictures and videos. Because it's a standalone computer. While you can like use your movies and videos in the iPhone 15 Pro, it would be stuff like that. So example, like even movies, if you download them.
But if I sync that with my iCloud, then it's the same. The hell of the photos and videos.
Most likely, yeah. So the internal storage would be different than from that micro.
Thing of watching I was like you have a bunch of set.
It's pretty cool.
If you had to guess how many photos you have,
Yeah.
Okay, you said you're in real estate and you're in media, right? Can I guess
change that.
12,000?
Try yeah.
Like higher or lower?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh wow, that's a lot. So like data storage means a lot to you, eh?
That's what
It
I'm
has to.
asking, but I don't know. Like I think
See, I'm a bit sweat through this. Yeah. Hey, that'd be help.
I don't know from a productivity perspective if it's going to replace my MacBook Pro, because all my video editing software, all my Google Sheets, everything's operating on a computer, and I feel like I'm so much faster with a mouse than I would get. That's the only thing that hasn't.
I do think that it's something new. It's something that we would have to get used to, and I feel like as you get used to it, you'll get more fast at it. Like personal experience, right? Obviously, I had to go through the demo experience myself, so I could learn it, so I could teach.
How long have you had yours?
I haven't had, like, I don't have mine personally yet, but I had like a 2-hour session where I got to like really play around with the Apple Vision Pro, and within that, by the end of it, I was doing my own thing. Like, I was able to actually move it around and do, like, so it's really about getting used to it, getting with the product. Obviously, that's your call, and
It's actually really everyone. I don't think that's a very bottom. So okay.
if you still need time to think about it, that's totally okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share a session recap with you, and I'm actually gonna do the exact like the
Breakdown.
right? And it'll just say right to your account. So when you come in again, and if you
It's got all my stuff kind of sorted.
exactly, it's got that size, everything that we use today on file, as well as the storage capacity. So you can say, hey, this is what I'm concerned.
Sounds good.
Okay, you can scan this QR code.
Your battery will always top of me. But sound is what's out. I've been trying to walk one of this.
There we go.
Okay.
And it's gonna click open, and you can just press save to account.
It disappeared.
Oh, sorry, screening. I do it again.
Keep on.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Do you want me to send it to your? We can also do emails as well. It's your call. There we go.
Yeah, so you can do this clean here.
How much is the 512?
I can take a look for you.
Pretty cool, eh? And this was that makes 360.
So I literally went in to buy the Apple Vision Pro and literally got to checkout, and then as I actually added the Apple Care, which was another $700, it took a total bill to $7,000. Kind of put me over the edge and made me think I need to do a little bit more research and think, am I actually going to use it the way I think I'm going to use it? I think it definitely has the potential of changing the game in terms of how I interact, edit videos, do recipes and everything else, but I can't really get over the barrier that it will create between, say, me and my family. So I'm on the fence, going to do more research, to be continued. You're getting more content creation and real estate tips than maybe you signed up for, but it's the two things that I love to do, right? I absolutely love selling real estate. I'd say that's my expertise, but I love storytelling. I'm going to end this video here when it comes to the preparedness portion. From a recap perspective, it started off as a video talking about being prepared for a pitch meeting. It turned into updating your clients, then it turned into prepping yourself for a listing video with a little bit of VR intermixed in between. Now, to tease the next vlog video, I'm going back to the Apple Store to have a conversation with them about something else. Given everything I said about the Apple Vision Pro, the question I have for you before I drop the next vlog is, do you think I bought it or do you think I didn't? I'd love to know. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Grandma's. Shake it. You know. So the guy you asked me about yesterday. No crap. That's down. What? No. Oh yeah. She can. What do you think? Mark? Walt?
Stratford. Yeah, that's fine.
Last
We can do Stratford.
yeah. So this guy also says,
Read your script, that looks good. We're doing the vlog again now too, so I was doing BTS, just talking about the fact that we're just going to do the property shoot. Even better.
well, both of you guys are there right now.
Are they inside? Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
I have a wild investment property I'm listing too. It's later on today. You'll see it hit like the pre-launch sequence. 496 Waterloo. It's a huge corner lot in Woodfield. That house is like one of the most historic houses in the area. The pool in the backyard is all concrete, probably worth $100,000 on its own, all lit up like knife edge. It's wild. You'll appreciate it. $599. So here's the house that we're actually doing the listing video at. And we have a pile of different concept videos that we do for these types of properties. Some of them feel like you're walking through the property with us. Some of them I'm not even in the video, and they're much more architectural styled. This one will be a combination of both, because this house has some pretty cool features. They crushed preparing the house for sale.
Yeah.
So Rob, I didn't even tell you this video is about being prepared for pitches, being prepared for listing videos, and for sellers, if there are sellers watching this video, this is what it's like to be prepared for media day. This place looks absolutely perfect. There used to be an office here, and they did a great job there. Fireplace is sweet, very warm. So Rob and I are going to bang out the video portion now. This should be fun. Look at it from a buyer's perspective. If you're searching on MLS, every house seems the exact same. Square footage, bedrooms, bathrooms, same boring descriptions. Half of them are written with AI these days. Very low value effort. And that's where, if you as a real estate agent want to stand out, showing your clients how you're going to sell their properties could be one of the best ways to set yourself apart. Let me know if you agree.
How about you? Yes.
Now, tip number 2 for the content creators watching this, don't just leave it recording. I had 17 minutes of footage just now, 15 minutes when I left it on my door. So it's going to be problematic to transfer the footage. Anyways, that is being unprepared when you're shooting video. I'm going to have you inside. I'm not going to have you in the first shot because I like the idea of me doing the hook and then opening the door. Like, I'll walk up and I'll open it and then he'll do the transition of the camera, then walks in with you. I couldn't be more excited. Number 1, because you're here, and if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. If you're new, this is the channel where you'll find all the best real estate in Southwestern Ontario, plus insights across North America. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. But more than that even, I'm excited about the fact that we're in one of my favorite neighborhoods in London, about to tour a property that surprised me when we showed up on media day with one of my favorite agents at Prime. Our office is actually just located minutes from here, and I can tell you the development happening in the northern area makes this one of the best investments in the city. But let's not waste any more time. Let's go see Rob James from Prime, and he'll take you on a personalized tour. So how many creators do we have watching this channel? Jump in the comments and let me know if you're a creator that's somebody that uses video storytelling, I guess written word or pictures as well. Feel free to drop your handles in the comments. I will go follow you and check out your content. The reason I asked that question is I'm shooting this entire vlog on a DJI Osmo 3. It is the best handheld camera, and I mean, I have an R5, I have all the gear, I have gimbals, drones, everything you can imagine. But I think in terms of, oh my gosh, snapping turtle, we need to get that guy off the road. Hold on 1 second. What is the key to being prepared for a pitch or a meeting? Well, without a doubt, I would argue it's the work that you did before the meeting. So I mentioned that yesterday I had a pitch meeting with a builder for 6 luxury homes. Most agents typically show up for a pitch meeting with the same slide deck that they show every single client. Look at me, I'm the #1 agent in the #1 market at the #1 brokerage, and it's all about them. And I think that's where they get it wrong. Of course, you want to be able to talk about your experience and showcase your expertise. But quite often, that's a whole lot of fluff, and those in the industry that know actually know. Also, I think real estate agents often make a critical error of showing up already with a price in mind. They've never seen the property, they've never talked to the seller, they don't know what they're looking to accomplish. Yet they know exactly what that house is worth because they're the real estate agent. They're so smart with all their numbers and all their facts. Personally, I think it's unethical to give pricing advisory on something that you have no context to. Sure, I may know the market like the back of my hand. I may know the area very, very well and what stuff's selling for and the range of prices that we're likely going to accomplish for the sale. I could give them a whole lot of information off the back of a napkin. That's what an amateur would do. A professional would have a simple, repeatable system for how to meet a client, try to understand their goals, and provide advisory based on their goals because they're the hero of this story, not you, Mr. Real Estate Agent. So for that pitch meeting that I did yesterday, that I'm actually really excited to share that project. They go back quite a ways with my family. They build an incredible product and they're looking to build a partnership for a long time. Johnny! You know, even though I had context to who they were and how they build, and I know their price ranges, and I actually know the subdivision very well that they're looking to build in, what I didn't know was what their plans were. So the first meeting I did with them was about an hour long, and we just dug in heavily into what they're looking to accomplish, what they're looking to build. We talked about the marketplace. I was very honest with them that the market sucks right now, and there's a very good chance that we list this property and nothing moves for 6 months, which will be the length of our listing term, but that I'm looking to build a relationship and earn the next 6-month mandate and build something custom for them. So I sat in that meeting with one of my agents, Alex Bejnaru, who was there to shadow me, take notes, and do all the things to make sure that I could focus on the conversation and the strategy. And then we built out an entire project scope for them. Sorry, I just need to pull up a code for Beach O Pines because I have a $4 million lakefront listing that I'm going to see right now that I'm really excited for. I'm going to actually meet my clients. We potentially have an offer coming in on the property. We're talking strategy. So here's the behind the scenes for you. I'm going to physically meet them in person. Too many agents hide behind email, slide decks, and don't put in the effort. I find you get more done in a 30-minute in-person meeting than you ever will over email and text messages where things can get in. I find you get much more done in a 30-minute face-to-face than you ever will get done over text messages or email. Things get misinterpreted, context gets lost. You know what? Just enjoy this view. Hold on a second. Welcome to Beach O Pines. This is a gated subdivision in Grand Bend, Ontario. You wouldn't even know this was here. There are some insane lakefront properties. Hold on a second. So we have one of the largest developable lots in all of Beach of Pines right on the lake for sale. It's 0.875 of an acre, deeded access to a private beach. Some of the houses actually own the beach in front of them, some of them don't. Very important when you're buying these types of property. This one's listed at $4 million. The closest comparable actually sold in the fall for $3 million for 0.425 of an acre. So if you're just looking at the cottage and square footage and bedrooms and bathrooms, it's not the right way to look at these types of properties.
Just go to flip.
Oh, I actually need to do something before I go to the listing appointment. I have a giant cut on my hand and I need to put a Band-Aid on it. I don't want them staring at the cut on my hand the entire time. So always carry a medical kit in your cut. There's another little super hack for you guys. Be on the ready. That looks like a good one. I like this one. This is the Adventure Medical Kits from MEC. Ordered from Amazon. It's an absolute game changer. Another hack for you as an agent. Wave to everybody. Because everybody is a friend you just haven't met yet. All right, getting back on the road here. Okay, wait until you see some of these houses. I'm going to turn the camera to the right. If you go on the Prime Real Estate Brokerage YouTube channel, you'll see a lot of these properties listed. You can look up 9848 Huron Drive. Sorry, you can look up 9848 Huron Place. It is one of the most exclusive listings ever to hit the market in Beach of Pines. And this area, you have no idea some of the places that are being built here and some of the people that have cottages up here. For example, the one that I have in Beach of Pines, I think if I was going to buy it, say for $4 million, spend $1 million building a brand new house on that cottage, or $1.5 million, I would expect the resale value of that property to be 6.5 to 7 million. There are houses, in my opinion, that I think are closer to the $10 million range. Incredibly private, gated community. There's some wonderful people that live here. There's 2 houses I actually know of off market that would sell 1 row back from the beach. I think they're probably closer to the 2 to 2.3 million mark. So again, if you're looking for off market inventory, let me know. This is a very well-known politician from the States. Look at these places. This is one of my favorite beaches to spend time on. Clean water. There's actually great salmon fishing down here. Shout out to Blue Water Fishing Charters. Wonderful, wonderful group of people. And I'm actually pulling up to my listing right now. So you can see I'm only 9 from the Pinery Provincial Park. So you are as far as humanly possible from the main strip. So you won't get many people who are touristy walking down this main beach. And it's so far from the Pinery area. Look at this one. Oh. CCR, Cobble Design, and Barn Swallow did that one. I thought they did a phenomenal job on that project. Shout out to Barn Swallow. Your architects and designers are fabulous people. All right, I gotta go see my clients, so I gotta turn the cameras off. Okay, so I know this vlog's getting a little bit chaotic. I talked about prepping yourself for a pitch meeting, and then I started talking about going to meet a client about a strategy session, but I promise you they are connected. They are one and the same. If I'm prepping for a pitch meeting for somebody I don't know, being prepared to bring them value, listen to what they're trying to accomplish is the exact same as meeting an existing client and re-strategizing on a property. So that property that we have listed in Beach of Pine, we've had listed since the springtime, and we were just discussing what the market looks like over the next 4 to 6 months. It's a $4 million property, so the number of buyers for that property is not the same as a $1 million lakefront property. If that was a $1 million lakefront property, it'd be sold overnight. The exclusivity of that property is also such that it is going to take a specific type of discerning buyer to appreciate the long-term value. Now, the sellers of that property are also in a position where they're contemplating not selling it. You can't replace that property, right? To have close to an acre of developable land in one of the most exclusive subdivisions on one of the cleanest lakes in all of Ontario with the best sunsets in the world that was actually featured in National Geographic is irreplaceable. And he was saying of all his investments, real estate has always been what's made him the most money, and he's going to regret selling it. Now, if he sells it to the right type of person that will appreciate it, get value from it, the value of them taking that capital and redeploying it somewhere else makes sense where, yes, they will totally sell it. But I'm not a fire sale type of agent. And the meeting that I just had with those clients was very candid in my opinions of the marketplace, what I think of the asset. I told them exactly what I thought, price point, the feedback, the people that we have interested right now. I've had 2 people in the last week that have expressed interest in tabling an offer. It's actually great feedback that we don't need to be desperate on the price point to sell the property. Now, they're deal makers, and if the right person comes along, I'm sure we'll do a deal. But at the same time, the partnership that I'm in with them is not such where I have commission breath and I'm just telling them reduce the price, sell it in 30 days, because that's not the type of agent I am. If that's the type of agent you want to be, there's probably a better agent out there to teach you how to be that type of agent. If you're a client that wants to work with that type of agent and just get a property sold in 30 days, hey, I can tell you the price that gets it sold in 30 days if you don't care about extracting as much value as these guys do from the property. But anyways.
Sige. So,
Hold me close, so turn the dancer.
went down. That's it, bud. What's good?